Right. Let's see. This is working. Yes, no, maybe. Who knows? Ah, that's kind of a spoiler, actually. Left on the wrong screen. Um, yeah, there you go. Right. This race last year was. Sorry, not this race. Abu Dhabi last year was a bit crazy. I think it'll be less crazy this year, although, there's, tussle. I don't know if Mercedes even wants second place, but there's a chance Mercedes could get second place after Abu Dhabi. So that's interesting. Not many points behind Ferrari now. And also between McLaren and Alpine, it's pretty close, I think. Wait, hang on. I need to see the exact points, just so I can see, because I know it's pretty close between certain teams. Also, battle for sixth as well. I think it's quite close. Team standings. Yeah, Ferrari are on 524 points. Mercedes on 505. So Mercedes are 19 points behind. It was like 44 before Brazil. Also, McLaren are 19 points behind Alpine. That's interesting. Aston Martin are 5 points behind Alfa Romeo. Haas are a further 13 points behind Aston Martin. AlphaTauri are 2 points behind Haas. Interesting. It seems quite close. Only things that seem guaranteed so far are Williams last and Red Bull first. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out. But yeah, for Brazil, I predicted Verstappen on pole and fastest lap. That was Russell. Russell getting his first win was very wholesome. Mercedes worked all year to get the car right, and eventually they got a win. Better late than never. So fair play to Russell. I think he deserved it as well. It was fantastic. I predicted Verstappen to win the race. Clearly I was wrong. Obviously things happened. Hamilton I put second, and he did finish second, so I got that exactly correct. Predicted Leclerc third. He was fourth, so one position off. Sainz I predicted fourth. He was third, so I got two Ferraris the wrong way round. They recovered really well. Like Leclerc was in the wall. He was literally in the wall. He recovered and got fourth, so that was incredible from him. So Ferrari not quite collapsing yet, but they could still finish third if they don't perform in Abu Dhabi. And even though they did well in this race, Mercedes still did better, so that says a lot. Predicted Russell fifth. Obviously he won the race, so it's fair enough. Put Vettel in sixth. He looked good at one point. Like at one point he was doing very well, but unfortunately it went wrong. Finished 11th. Hopefully his last race is better. I predicted Ocon in 7th. He was 8th, so a position off again. I think that's the third time. Ricciardo I put in the top 10. Obviously he crashed out. Alonso put 9th. He was 5th, so a few positions off. And Bottas I predicted 10th, and he was 9th. So again, a fourth time I predicted a driver one position away from where he actually was. So yeah, there you go. In Abu Dhabi, I'm predicting Charles Leclerc to get another pole. I could be wrong, but I think he might get some confidence from his recovery in Brazil, and I think the season will end like it started, with a Ferrari victory in the Middle East. Charles Leclerc pole and first place is what I'm predicting. It's maybe a bit risky with Ferrari, but risks are there to be taken, guys. I've got Russell and Hamilton second and third. I've got Verstappen in fourth. This is obviously he's the fastest driver on the grid, obviously. But I've got a feeling that he won't be on the podium. I could be wrong, of course, but certain things can happen. Carlos Sainz I put in fifth, Perez in sixth, Alonso in seventh, Norris in eighth, Magnussen getting ninth. He was in pole position, and it went downhill for him in Brazil, and he's not had the best season. He had a good start, obviously, but I think in the last race of the season, I think he can get something. And I'm going to predict him 9th. And Vettel, in his very last race, to get a point. So those are my predictions. I say very last race. I got a sneaky feeling that he might return one day. And Audi are entering F1. So maybe that's when he returns. Who knows? That's just, speculation from me. But I think it would be cool if that actually happened. It would be... I feel like it's very much possible that they enter F1 with a German driver. So that points to 2 people. Either Vettel comes back, or it's Mick Schumacher. So... or I could be wrong, or no German drivers, I don't know. Obviously, Mercedes are German. They got 2 British drivers, so you never know these days. Do Ferrari have Italian drivers? No. So, anything goes. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Before I say goodbye, it's so late now, so you probably won't join anyway. But if you wanted to join my league and predict with me for this, just for this race, you can. Superbrew.com, superbru.com. Click on tournaments. Find F1. You'll find it somewhere. It's on Motorsports. There it is. F1 Predictor. Click on a plus sign. Choose your team, or say you're neutral. You'll be on this screen. And you can add a pool, join a friends pool, and the code for there'll be a search bar. The code for my league is HEMSATOM. Or you can type in Davidoff's League or Davidoff Predicts, and it should come up as well. So that's if you want to. In the leaderboard, probably the last time I checked this, because it's not working. Of course it's not working. Of course there had to be something to go wrong. Had to be just something. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I would have checked the table to see where everyone is in terms of the 10 players, but the website says no. So, if you want to check, join the league, then check the standings. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Actually, I said that, yeah. Goodbye. No, that's the wrong one. Right. Goodbye. There you go.